Uh,
Hey, it's Bill Gross, the LA probate expert. And one of the benefits available to you as a participant in the LA County Real Estate Association is the LAC-REIA Benefits Program. That's a mouthful. It's a lot of letters and there's a lot of material to that. And so to explain in more detail, I have David Tedder with us, who's the, I guess the energy behind the program. David, how are you doing?
I'm doing fine. How you doing, Bill?
Good. So David, give me a short, how do you describe what is the LAC-REIA Benefits Program in a sentence or two?
Well, as you indicated, my name is David Tedder, and I'm the principal with a company that's called PTE. We are a marketing company, but one of our divisions of our 11 divisions is we're also one of the primary speakers with the Los Angeles Club in the area of promissory notes, which we've been doing for 3 decades. About 2 years ago, Lloyd Siegel, president of the company, asked me if I'd be willing to develop a benefits program for his membership because it was quite extensive. One of the divisions that we deal with in our company is we develop membership benefits for groups that have large employment bases or have large databases of customers or users. What we found very quickly was it didn't make sense to develop one program for Lloyd's operation because there's too many benefits running around. And the best way to describe it is in the country today, there's an estimated 10 global categories of benefits. They include shopping and traveling and legal, identity theft, tax consulting. And in each of those 10 global groups, there's probably 30 to 50 national companies that specialize in each of those areas. What we did, based on coordination with Lloyd, is we went to every single one of the top producers in each of the 10 categories, and we said, we'd like to try something new. We'd like all you to join together and take the best of the best, come into one group, and it's to some extent, it's like asking the Hatfields, McCoys, and 8 other families that no one likes to join forces for one common goal. After 18 months, that's exactly what we did. And the best way to describe the benefits program is that it's 2 categories. One category I can put a price tag on. I can put a price on, do you get a discount for a product or a service? Do you get free gasoline or free discounts on food, discounts on all kinds of areas where I can put an actual dollar sign on it. And the general rule is that we save anywhere from a few $100s to much more on exactly what you're already doing. So no change in activities or pattern. Whatever you do right now, we offer a discount, and the discounts we offer are with the biggest companies in the United States. The second set of categories is the benefits you can't put a price on. And by that, I mean, you don't even need them most of your time, but when you do need them, they're virtually priceless. So the example is one of them called telemedicine, which is the ability to call a qualified doctor any place in the United States at any time of the day, you or anyone family that lives in your household. That's a benefit that you never really recognize until it happens. You have some episode or some medical issue late at night or while you're traveling. This kind of benefit would be used by truck drivers, by anyone who travels a lot, or you just go on vacation, or people that don't have the qualified insurance. So telemedicine is one of those. There are numerous other ones, and I'm just going to mention one other because I know we have a little bit of a time constraint, but one of them is what's called tax consultation. And that's the ability to call a qualified CPA, accountant, usually an enrolled agent, who's previously worked and been expertised with the IRS. But you get benefits associated with your business as a tax incentive, living a tax deductible life. And theoretically, every one of the members of the Los Angeles Club is an entrepreneur. And every single one of them, in essence, has a business. And just to give you three quick examples of the tax area, I'm emphasizing the tax area because this is a real estate club, and
Sure.
theoretically people are in the business for profits related to real estate. That's how I got into the business. And just to give you three quick ones. One is called Hire Your Child. It's a gift by the IRS. Almost no one takes active advantage of it. But the answer is, the problem is very simple. If you have a child that's under 18 years old, and by the way, it can even be an infant, but if you have a child under 18, your business can hire them. So let's take an example, your company, and you have a child under 18, or you have a grandchild under 18, and you hire them. You can pay them today $12,900 in money that is going to be used in any event in the household expenses, their food, their everything that they're going to spend right now. Your company gets a deduction for the $12,900. Your child pays no taxes. That alone is worth about $300 to $400 a month to the average taxpayer. I mean, it's a phenomenal program. It's one of the areas the IRS calls hidden deductions because no one takes advantage of them. The other one, which is again something that should be used by the real estate world, is called the Augusta Rule, and it's actually named after the Augusta National Golf Course. And it's a system where your company, you right now, you can rent your property out, your home, up to 14 days a year, and structure a contractual arrangement where the purpose of renting your home to your own business is that you have your corporate meetings there, your director meetings, general meetings. Your business can deduct $14,000 from its income, and you pay zero taxes. A benefit by being in business. And I hope everyone realizes that the IRS code was developed for only two people. It was mainly the rich and large corporations. And every now and then it scatters in some stuff for the rest of us mortals to do something. Another one, which is new, is in today's real estate world, probably every one of Lloyd's members now have to think about a concept called seller carryback. Because of the inability of people to qualify for loans, purchase houses, now sellers are being forced to take seller carryback loans where rather than getting financing, they're the ones that become the bank. Now, as a general rule, that's a great deal. But now there are new rules that have been in existence for a while now, but they're very untapped. There are now new rules where you can not only defer the capital gains on your property sale, you can more than likely eliminate them. Now, those are tips that come as part of being a member. And then the final part of my conversation is that what Lloyd asked was membership benefits might be new to people, might be something that's the first endeavor, and everybody is solicited every single day by some program that offers you some discount, some benefits, some way to get something cheaper or quicker. And so his basic comment was, my group is the same as anybody else. Can we do something that says, try it, see if you like it. If you don't, just don't keep going, because the cost of the program is $14.97 a month. And the average person should save $400 to $500 a month. So once someone uses it, they rarely stop using it. But what we've coordinated with Lloyd is that for anybody that's a participant and listener with the LA Club, the first 30 days is free.
Wow.
All you have to do is sign up, start using the benefits, start taking the tips that we give you. At the end of 30 days, if you think, well, this is just not going to make it, not going to be worthwhile to me, well, then you just tell us within that 30-day period you're not interested, and your credit card will never be billed. And I'll give my one final example, which actually happened yesterday. We had to prepare some flyers, just paperwork, for another presentation. And as a result of the benefits program, I could have gone to Staples and I would have spent, depending on my rewards program with Staples, I could have spent 12 to 18 cents a page. We had to make about 4,000 pages. I could have gone to Home Depot and I would have spent, I think I could have got it for 12.9 cents. We went to Office Max because that's what the benefits program allowed us for this particular benefit. And we paid 2 cents as compared to what anybody else pays. That alone just saved 6 months of a membership benefits. And so it's almost no area of your daily life that you won't see a benefit. And if you have questions, you can just, we have a support staff, you can email, you can call, you can do whatever you want to. And then I'll make my final comment. I know I've said that 3 times, but as an example, one of the benefits that we have is called access. And by the way, of our 10 benefits, you can't buy any one of them for a price less expensive than we offer all 10 because of our volume. But as an example, let's say let me use an exact example. One of the principals in our company gets his haircut once a month, and it's $35. Some people think that's reasonable. Some people think that's highway robbery, but it's $35. That group is not within the Access team, and Access is the largest membership benefits discount company in the world. Over 1 million discounts on anything you possibly can imagine, even a gas rewards program. But this little barbershop was not part of the program. And so what the principal did is you can automatically apply any company to be a member of Access. And the general trend is, who would not want to be a member of Access knowing that a couple million people a day see your potentiality with regard to where you're at? So for someone who's looking for haircut, Claremont, California, which is where we're calling from, it becomes a benefit. So now that company was solicited to Access. Access makes contact with them. We never have anyone not want to join Access. And now, fast forward today, when he gets a haircut for $35, he gets a 20% discount. So he gets a $7 discount on a program that he didn't have before, and all he had to do was ask for it. So his haircut pays for half of his fee on a monthly basis. Wow. So it is such a variable and voluminous type operation. The concept of combining the best of the best has turned out to be phenomenal. And the model that we're using with Lloyd's operation, and by the way, Lloyd and I have known each other for 30 years, so we both have the same sort of pedigree. But with that, we're now using that model because people from the real estate club have said, oh boy, I know somebody else who has an employment base or a customer base. This would be great for them. So we're now actually getting business as a result of the framework that we started for Lloyd, which means I'm probably going to have to pay Lloyd a dinner someday. I'll try to get out of it, but I probably will.
Oh, well, we know he's not going to pay for dinner for you. So
that's true.
That door only goes one way. So look, it sounds like a great program. More importantly, it's a free 30-day trial. So what do you have to lose? If somebody wanted to join, they would sign up at LAC-REIA Benefits Program.com, LAC-REIA Benefits Program.com. Sign up for a free 30-day trial. And there's a code LAC-REIA 30 is the code you use to get the free trial. Now, David, you come to the vendor expo, or somebody from your team come to the vendor expo as well?
I was actually one of the keynote speakers for the Grand Expo in the area of
Nice.
Promissory notes and trust deeds.
Nice.
My background was real estate law, and so I've got a little bit of a history in that area. But yeah, I come to all of the monthly vendor meetings because even as long as we've been in the business, you never know who you're going to meet that has the next possible source or income position that you might be able to tack onto. And of course, we do it just for the younger people in our company because someone's got to take over the reins, and that's the reason most of us are still working. We have to cover our lost golf ball budget.
Well, I look forward to seeing you. Of course, it's always the second Thursday of the month. Look forward to seeing you on Thursday as well. And then for anybody who's interested in the program, it's one of the benefits of the program, free trial, $14.97 per month after that. Sign up at LACREIA Benefits Program.com. Use the program code LACREIA 30 and you'll get a free 30-day trial free. How can you possibly
And
do this?
one final shameless plug is that even if after you start the program and you think it's not for you, cancel anytime. There's no long-term commitment. If you want to cancel up to 30 days, just cancel.
Fantastic. Theo, I appreciate your time today. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a good day now.